As you well know, that take a while to get. Both teams making substitutions here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And so in the game for the Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Outside, Green. The 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Hall's checked in for the Hornets. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Houston. Kevin Porter comes in for Green. And so it's Houston with it. 7-point differential. Dinwiddie outside. Now the pass to Smith. The Rockets with another miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
That's tipped. .109 left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 6. Dinwiddie wide open. The Hornets pull it in. Outside, Martin. Lopez left side. Back to Martin. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defensive foul, Jabari Smith.
The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Clark, he's checked in for Smith.
The line for your Hornets, Martin. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Martin. Houston in the lead. Knocked away. Porter looking it over. Back to Dinwiddie. Houston with a new 14.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Martin from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Martin's got 11 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Outside, Porter. To end the cold streak. Kept alive by Houston. Nice shot by Poeltl.
And Poeltl has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board. And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hornets lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Your Hornets use.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Hook night out there with Jones. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Nicholson in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. Here's Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long. Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Van Vliet kicks to Clark. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
Normally he drains that.
Martin against Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden and Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team all.
A whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Smith. A miss that time would have put him up.
Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Martin. Rebound by Smith.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The three. Rockets with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Martin. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Porter. Tries to the hoop.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Pass to Hall. Back to Martin. Over Smith. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Martin. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Houston on top, up by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, making some changes here. And so MV will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 3-point lead, so on the floor for Houston. Clark is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Porter, bounce pass. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Charlotte making a switch here. Maladon's checked in. And so Clark nails both of them. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Martin with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. The tray. And down it goes. 3-pointer falls in from Martin. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets. To the middle. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a 6th man.
Martin with the bucket. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. Houston moving it around. And slam dunk by Clark.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Martin with the bucket.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Poked away. Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Martin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Montgomery. Back to Martin. Over Porter. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Hornets lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. You've got Book Knight. He's out there with Maladon, and it's Martin in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Outside, Green to the paint. Here's Şengün.
A sometimes underrated playmaker. Green showing good patience and vision.
Hornets leading by 5. Right side, Martin. Good. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Banked in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, Martin. Off target with his 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Right side, Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Martin's got 34.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Martin. For 3. The Rockets with another miss. Hornets leading by 11. Martin's in the post, covered by Smith. And again it will go. Basket is good from Martin. Martin's got 18 points just in the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And there's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got 38 points. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Charlotte. Now a timeout called by Houston. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Şengün with the bucket.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Here's Martin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Martin taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Martin. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The game, 2 minutes.
Here's Şengün. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Martin with the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Outside, Green. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Martin kicks to Smith. In the corner, Şengün with it. And the 3 off target. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 19-6 run.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hornets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Martin.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. A new lineup here for Houston.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Arnold passes to Porter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Down low. Pirtle trying to get open. And that one is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside, Martin. Here's the 3. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Dinwiddie kicks to Porter. Can they get it? Another miss by Houston.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Martin for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They poured it on a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Stay focused on your workout.
And for coaches bringing in new systems, Clark, it's amazing to watch them build a base and then add layers to it.
I agree, B.A. I mean, that's one.
Hornets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And the Lakers making a change here.
James Bouknight at the line for one.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Davis out there with Hayes. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Stewart in at the 2. Inside, here's Davis, and Davis slams it home.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Stewart against Martin. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Stolen by MP. Going inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Christie. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. It's good.
Anthony
Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Martin against Davis. Martin misses. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. And that one's good. Stewart.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Davis. Back to Morris. To the left side wing. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
And here's MP from outside. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Outside Butler. Pass to Christie. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Martin. And here's the fast break. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Puts it up. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Here's Morris. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Fires the 3. And that's not gonna go. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
The Lakers, 19. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And for the Lakers, LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Then there's Butler, and it's Law in at the 3, the small forward. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Law.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Stewart comes in for Butler.
Substitution on the...
Charlotte ends up going with a new group, and the Lakers will go for a different look here.
One shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble, a testament to LeBron James and that team.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He contributed 52 points and was on point from deep. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Right side, Davis. Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Davis can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. From the wing. And again, it's Charlotte converting. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Russell, the pass to Morris. Morris on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Davis. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And MP throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Russell, that's good.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Martin. He gets it off. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
The tray at the horn knocks it up. They have the momentum going into the locker room right now.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one.
Substitution on the court.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
And for the Lakers, here's Christie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis, because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger in his time in the league. And he typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
First one falls for him. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top. And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And for the Lakers.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
From deep, MP. And the Hornets, another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Bouknight, he's checked in for Charlotte. Maladon comes in for Jones.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Hornets.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by MP. With the drive. And MP throws it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And MP throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
And the Lakers call time here.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You'd like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Snow. Here's Christie. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Back to Martin. Over James. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Charlotte feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. Martin's got 38 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And for the Lakers, Butler out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Hayes, and it's Stewart in at the 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league And you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Shooting 1.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
To stop the run, and Davis slams it home.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Here's Martin. And he gets it to go. Martin's got 45 points.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Russell, the pass to Hayes. Stewart with it. Pass to Russell. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about it? A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Martin against James. Martin misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And he knocks down the first one. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Stewart comes in for Butler.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Martin with the bucket.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hornets.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And so with this win, they take the first of 2 games they'll play this year against Los Angeles.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Davis against Martin. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock has stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
Yeah, and I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Russell. Boy, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Martin misses. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Pass to Law. To the inside. Here's Silva. And that one is hammered home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Martin. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.